Hi everyone, do you see what I did there? I'm joking. Yeah, diving into Harmony One right now. Thank you once again for the continued support, everybody. It's really great to see the comments and the continued support we get across this channel for CoinsKid with these videos. It's all good. Thank you. We've made a little Patreon there, so if you feel that you want to support us in any way, that would be fantastic. There's no hidden signals or anything like that. It's just if you want to support us, great. So moving on, we're diving into Harmony One right now. Yes, congratulations, we got this bounce. We were anticipating this bounce. Thank God it came. But anyway, let's not get too excited. But we got the bounce. It's progress, okay? It's progress because there's a lot of projects, okay, that have lost this. BTT win. We're anticipating the same thing, and it lost it, and it sort of it's fell further. So we're not out of the woods yet. But what with those particular projects, they did lose this level. Okay, they did lose this level, and they fell through, and then they lost that low. But at the moment we got that bounce, we're anticipating on one, and it's brilliant. Really good. There's a lot of support here for this amazing project. Okay, look at the MACD here, the bullish cross. We were talking about that yesterday. Just starting to turn bullish, and the histogram's going nice. The RSI is in a beautiful level as well. So there could be more continuation here. But like I said to you, I did say to you that, you know, if a good trade would be to sort of go long if you was confident, okay? But a good trade would go from long off the base and obviously, you know, set your stop loss so you take profit. And always take profit, okay? Where you can, take profit. That's one thing you need to realise here, is just take profit where you can, okay? Don't be too greedy. So right now you can see what one's gone. Great, it's making a recovery, but it's gone up and it's hit its head on the 0.5. And like I said to you, when you're trying to push up through the fibs, okay, and get back to previous all-time high there, and you're marching on, you will find this a really tough level to get through. You'll always sort of hit your head on it. If you get through it like a hot knife through butter, wow, okay, wow, because that is just a really tough level of resistance. Again, when you're falling back, you will tend to see this as a major target issue, as an area for a level of support, and a lot of buy orders going in. You will see that big bounce, and again, when you're pushing up, you'll see that big sell-off. So yeah, it's a tough level basically. But what you've done now at the moment is good, because you're slightly above, actually you're just below. You're slightly below the 55 EMA there on the 4-hourly time frame, but you are making progress, and you are currently caught between this range, okay? So you're caught between 0.5 and 0.382, and what you've done, you've crept up, you've got above the EMAs there, which is great, okay? You need to get yourself back above this 55 though, but it's not at the end of the world if you don't, because as long as you don't fall below 0.382, okay, which is 0.15109, and you start sort of back testing this as support, that's confluence to the fact that you are sort of marching on, okay? And then you get these EMAs creeping as well, and they start to act as a level of support as well, especially the 20, the yellow line, okay? That will start to creep you up, and it'll start to make you attack this 0.5 more and push through it, this brick wall of resistance, okay? And once you do get through that, and you back test at support, and you march on and you take out the 0.618, like I said to you, that's a ticket to Mars, because that's effectively like a big tick to say, yeah, you're looking golden. And that's basically it. That's the golden ratio right there, 0.618. It is really that simple, okay? So do keep an eye on these levels, because again, you're not completely out of the woods yet. You have made this higher low, which is great, but you could equally roll over here. Now this particular trend line right here has to set in, because at the moment you can see what you're doing. You're still making these lower highs. You've gone up, you made that high, you come down, making high low, but you could still be caught in some kind of triangle. Do you see that? And you fell into it. And what when you fall into things, they're continuation trends, okay? When you come into things, the continuation trends, okay? So the more you get caught in this level of resistance and you fall through and it looks good, but you sort of not making progressively higher highs, okay, again breaking through this 0.618 and making that higher high like this, okay, then you're still in a downtrend. So I'm always going to be transparent with you, but in the meantime you can seize these opportunities to make little trades in and out, okay? So I gave you that trade yesterday off this bottom here up to that level of resistance, a nice little 9% trade there, and obviously you've gone through that, okay? Always take profit where you can. So right now what you see you're doing, you're coming back down, okay? If this comes back down and gets a little bounce, which it theoretically has, you could look at a nice little long position there up to that level again to hit your head on the 0.5, because you will hit your head on that a few times, okay? And that's a nice little 6.434% trade there. And again, if you was to lose that, then do anticipate, that you potentially come down and lose this level here. You may get a little kiss off this 20 EMA on a daily time frame. You could look a little short down there, down to that resistance line of around 7%. But you do need to see yourself adhering to this sort of trend line right now, okay? So if you was to come down, sort of something like that you don't lose this low, and especially this low, because you can't afford to lose that and start making lower lows, because then you are looking at that big rollover. Now what you've got on your side at the moment is Bitcoin. It's just made its new all-time high, so it's sort of carrying the market. The usual psychology behind Bitcoin making highs is that it goes on, makes its high. People that made profits in low caps and mid caps tend to jump from those to contribute to the high in Bitcoin, because they're seeing Bitcoin going up, and obviously they're sitting all this profit on these low caps and mid caps, and they want to jump ship to ride that high. Do you get what I mean? Instead of sitting on the sidelines and watching Bitcoin going up and are sort of locked in this profit, where in some cases it's depleting profit, and they sort of jump out. And that contributes towards Bitcoin's actual growth and making those highs. But then when it calms down, the profits from Bitcoin get distributed into the alts, and that's basically alt season. And then it kicks it into gear, your low caps, your mid caps, and they start to pump up as well. So it's basically human psychology, okay? Human emotions drive markets and nothing else. So at the moment, just keep an eye on these levels. We're still not out of the woods. We're still not out of the woods for a full recovery until we break this high here, which is the golden ratio, just like I said. But I don't want to disillusion you. It's making progress. It's good. It's good. We've got this bottom, this high low, and it's looking good. It's looking good. But obviously, I gave you the targets in there for Harmony 1. Do target those. You've got the 0.5, which is at 0.16282. If you do start to fail to close above that numerous times, okay, then you are looking at a sort of high level of resistance and that longer level of consolidation before you can actually break it. And the more it does have a go at that, the more it does sort of have a go, the more you sort of contribute towards just rolling over there. And again, if you do zoom out, always zoom out, okay? Zoom out on your charts. If you do zoom out, you can see that I think you're just under the daily at the moment, aren't you? We've actually just got above it, which is great. That's golden, because you have been below it. So again, if you can get the close above that today, and look, you're in between this range, and just do some choppy trading in and out between them ranges. It's great. It's great. It's progress. It's progress. So yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow in tomorrow's video. Do take care, everybody. Bye bye.